dolls! It is Manda 21409. I don't know why my voice is cracky. Today I'm gonna do my long awaited ColourPop haul. I ordered this stuff way back a while ago and I'm just now getting around to filming it, and part of that is because that they were late shipping orders because of Black Friday and all of that hecticness of the holidays. They were kind of late shipping out orders, not just mine, a lot of people's. They were kind enough to include, they always include a little card, and usually on it they hand write a little note, and this one says, "Hi love, you have perfect taste," and then it says XOXO ColourPop, and then it has the little kitty. I just dropped it. But they included another little card, and this one says, "Sorry we're late, XOXO ColourPop." And with this, they included 2 mini glosses, which I thought was super sweet of them. They did not have to do that, but because they were running late with their shipments and everything, they decided that it would be kind of a nice gesture to give little freebies to the people who have been waiting for a while. So these are the 2 lip glosses, and this one right here is kind of a mauve shade, and it is in the shade Finders Keepers. I'm not really a gloss person, and you guys will know that in just a minute when I show you what I actually purchased. But these are really pretty. These would be beautiful on top of pretty much any lip colors that are around the same shade. And then this other one is called WeHo. I don't know. I'm starting to sound like a Who from Whoville. Now moving on to what I actually purchased. So before I get into the lippies, I'll get into those last, cause yeah, I'm missing one. I'm missing a lippy. I used it and I didn't put it back. Okay, so as you guys know from like reading my tweets or just following me in general, even my last ColourPop hauls, Fanny Pack was my favorite ColourPop highlighter, and they discontinued it, but they brought it back, and you guys let me know that they brought it back. So that was kind of part of the reason that I even made this purchase, was because this is one of my favorite highlighters. And this is in this shade Fanny Pack. It is just like a very pretty white highlight. I love this one so much. It's just, as you can see, I am a very pale skinned person, so I have to have like white highlighters in order for them to show up on my skin. And if you guys need an inexpensive highlighter, this is beautiful. It's like $6 or $8, and if you wait till they have sales and stuff, you can get it for even cheaper, which is what I did. I waited till they had like a 20% off site-wide sale, and I ended up saving a lot of money. They had 20% off plus free shipping, so I didn't even pay full price for any of these, which was really awesome. Then I decided to get a blush. This is my first ColourPop blush. I have never gotten one from them before, but this is a very pretty, it looks kind of like a corally pink when it's in the packaging, but once it's swatched, it's like a really pretty Barbie pink. And this is in the shade Thumper. So that is very beautiful as well. And then I wanted to go ahead and get kind of a, what is this called? It's just called Brow Color. It's just like a pot of like cream for your eyebrows. As you can see, I have used this. It is on my brows. It is all I used on my brows. I did not comb them down. I did not do clear gel. I did not do anything. All I did was use an angled brush and this little pot right here in the shade Bangin' Brunette, and it's really pretty. I really like how sharp the lines get and how clean you can get it with the gel. You can't necessarily get as clean of lines when you are using powders, so it's just like eyeshadows or brow powders or things like that. So once in a while when I want to do really like glammed up makeup, I like to do the potted, and then you can even go in and set it with a powder just to make sure that it'll stay put, but I don't set mine. I just kind of leave it the way it is, and it turned out pretty nice. So I really do love this. Okay, now moving on to the lippies. I got 3 Ultra Matte Lips and 1 Ultra Metallic Lip because I wanted to try out their metallics. These are the 3 lippies that I got, the matte lips. The first is the one I have on my face right now. It is in the shade First Base. It is a really like pinky, subtle coral. It's not like a bam, like orangey coral. It's more of a super pink tone coral. Well, you can see it on my face. You know what it looks like. So there is that one. It's really pretty. Then the next one we have is Viper, and it is a little bit more of a kind of muted mauve-ish, but it is a very beautiful color. And I feel that this is not limited to, none of these are limited to skin tones. I feel like anyone with any skin tone can pull a lot of these off, which is something that I've always loved about like liquid lips and ColourPop, is that they take into account that not every woman is the same color, and I really appreciate that. So there is Viper. Then I wanted a really pretty red for the holidays. I definitely wanted a bright red. I have deeper reds in my collection, but I don't have one as vibrant as this, and that's what I really wanted. And this is in the shade Creeper, and again, it is a liquid lip, so it goes on creamy, but then it dries down to a matte, just like the one on my lips. And then the last one, like I said before, is the metallic lip, and this one is exactly what it says it is. This one doesn't dry down as matte as the matte lips do. This one still has kind of a, I'm not gonna say tacky consistency because it's definitely not like a lip gloss, but it's still kind of wet. For example, if you like wipe your finger across it, it's probably gonna come off, whereas these are pretty on there for the most part. So this one may or may not kind of come off, but as far as like kiss proof, just being like, it's perfect for that, but don't go like wiping your lips and things because it will definitely kind of rub off. But this one is in the shade Flitter, and it is just a very pretty goldy pink is what I like to call it. I do have a liquid metallic lip from Milani, and it is pretty much almost the same shade. If you guys want me to, I will go ahead and insert a little dupe comparison type clip right here. And the shade of the Milani Metallics is in the shade 01 Chromatic Addict. So there you go. There's kind of the two very similar ones. They're not exact. If you look at them in different lighting, the ColourPop one is definitely more of a rosy gold tint, which I really love. I've been wanting to do like a rose gold look. And the Milani one is definitely more of a bronzy type look. So if you're looking for more of the rose gold, go with the ColourPop. If you want more of the bronze, go with the Milani. That is everything for my ColourPop haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did by giving it a big thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below what your favorite shade of lippy is that I showed. And with that being said, I guess I will talk to you all in my next video. So long, stay strong, stay true, and be you. All right, bye!